Good morning. Today's class, chemical properties of glucose. Here, glucose is synthesized from sucrose as well as starch. That is preparation of glucose from sucrose. Here, glucose is prepared by the hydrolysis of sucrose by boiling with dilute HCl in alcoholic solution. It gives glucose and fructose. That is sucrose boiling with dilute HCl in alcoholic solution, which undergo hydrolysis to give glucose and fructose. That is sucrose molecular formula C12H22O11, which undergo hydrolysis. That is boiling with dilute HCl in alcoholic solution. It gives glucose C6H12O6 and fructose C6H12O6. Here, second method from starch. Glucose is prepared by the hydrolysis of starch with dilute HCl. HCl under pressure. That is starch molecular formula C6H10O5 taken N. C6H10O5 taken N. Undergo hydrolysis with dilute HCl. Under pressure, it gives N moles of glucose. That is C6H12O6 is obtained. These are the general preparations of glucose from sucrose and starch. Here the chemical properties of glucose. The structural formula of glucose indicate the presence of alcoholic group and also aldehyde group. Hence, glucose must give the characteristic properties of aldehydes and alcohols. Once again, the structural formula of glucose indicates the presence of alcoholic group and also aldehyde group. Hence, glucose must give the characteristic properties of aldehydes and alcohols. The first one, reactions of alcoholic group. Reactions of alcoholic group. Here, first one, acetylation. Glucose react with acetic anhydride in the presence of anhydrous zinc chloride. Undergo acetylation to give pentaacetyl derivative of glucose with acetic acid is obtained as a byproduct. That is, glucose react with acetic anhydride in the presence of anhydrous zinc chloride, undergo acetylation to form pentaacetyl derivative of glucose, and acetic acid is obtained as a byproduct. That is glucose CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH. Upon treatment with 5 moles of acetic anhydride, CH3CO taken to O, it gives the pentaacetyl derivative of glucose is CHO, CHO, CO, CH3 taken for CH2O, CO, CH3. It is the pentaacetyl derivative of glucose plus acetic acid, 5 moles of CH3COOH is obtained as a byproduct. This reaction indicates here glucose containing 5 hydroxyl groups undergo acetylation with acetic anhydride to give penta-acetyl derivative of glucose. Shows that glucose containing 5 hydroxyl groups. Next one, formation of glucosides. Means glucose react with certain metallic hydroxides like lime water, strontium hydroxide, copper hydroxide to form water soluble glucosides. Glucose react with certain metallic hydroxides like calcium hydroxide, strontium hydroxide, copper hydroxide to form water soluble glucosides, that is C6H11O5OH plus lime water, calcium hydroxide to form calcium salts of gluconate or glucosate, that is C6H11O5OCaOH plus H2O, which is water soluble calcium salts of glucosate is obtained when glucose react with lime water. Similarly, that is formation of glucosides. Means generally glucose react with methyl alcohol in the presence of hydrochloric acid to form two isomeric monomethyl ethers, that is alpha and beta methyl glucosides are obtained. That is glucose react with methyl alcohol in the presence of hydrochloric acid to form two isomeric monomethyl ethers, that is alpha and beta methyl glucosides are obtained, that is C6H11O5OH combines with or react with methyl alcohol in the presence of dilute HCl or in the presence of hydrochloric acid. It gives alpha and beta methyl glucoside is obtained, that is C6H11O5OCH3 plus H2O. It is alpha methyl glucoside and it can also form isomeric form of beta methyl glucoside. Here second type is reactions of aldehyde groups. Reaction of aldehyde group, that is first reaction is reduction reaction. Here when glucose is reduced with sodium amalgam in aqueous solution, the aldehyde group is reduced to primary alcoholic group and hexahydric alcohols, that is sorbitol is obtained. Once again, when glucose is reduced with sodium amalgam in aqueous solution, the aldehyde group is reduced to primary alcoholic group and hexahydric alcohol, that is sorbitol is formed. In the chemical equation, glucose CHOH taken for CH2OH. It is glucose undergo reduction in the presence of sodium amalgam in aqueous solution. The aldehyde group is reduced to primary alcohol group and hexahydric alcohol, that is sorbitol is formed, that is CH2OH, CHOH taken for CH2OH. It is called sorbitol or hexahydric alcohol. Next, second type of reduction. Here, glucose on reduction with strong reducing agents. Strong reducing agent like concentrated hydrochloric acid in the presence of red phosphorus. Here, first it gives rise to iodo 2-iodohexane. This 2-iodohexane further reduction to give N-hexane. That is, glucose on reduction with strong reducing agent like concentrated hydrogen iodide in the presence of red phosphorus, it gives 2-iodohexane, which further reduction to give N-hexane. That is CHO, CH, OH taken for CH2OH. It is glucose reduction with concentrated hydrogen iodide in the presence of red phosphorus. Then it gives the 2-iodohexane, that is CH3, CHI, CH2 taken 3, CH3. This 2-iodohexane undergo reduction. Further reduction with HI, it gives, that is N-hexane, CH3, CH2 taken for CH3. It is the second product or the second reduction in the presence of concentrated hydrogen iodide with red phosphorus. First it gives 2-iodohexane, further reduction to give N-hexane. This reaction shows that in the glucose structure, 6 carbon atoms are linked through straight chain linkage. Next, oxidation reactions. Here, glucose on oxidation with mild oxidizing agents like bromine water. Glucose undergo oxidation with mild oxidizing agents like bromine water to give gluconic acid. Gluconic acid, that is CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH. It is glucose which undergo oxidation with a mild oxidizing agent like bromine water. It gives gluconic acid, means the aldehyde group is oxidized to acid group, that is COOH, CHOH taken for CH2OH. It is called gluconic acid. The second type of oxidation is glucose on oxidation with strong oxidizing agents like concentrated nitric acid. It forms glucaric acid or saccharic acid or dicarboxylic hexanoic acid. That is, in the glucose, in this oxidation, glucose on oxidation with strong oxidizing agents like concentrated nitric acid. Here in the glucose, aldehyde group and primary alcoholic group undergo oxidation to give dicarboxylic acids, that is glucaric acid or saccharic acid or mucic acid, that is CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH, undergo oxidation with a strong oxidizing agent, that is concentrated nitric acid. Then it gives rise to saccharic or glucaric or mucic acid. Here COOH, CHOH taken for COOH. It is called glucaric acid or saccharic acid or mucic acid. Next one is reaction with hydrogen cyanide. Generally, here due to the presence of aldehyde group, here in the glucose react with hydrogen cyanide, undergo nucleophilic addition to give cyanohydrines. In the glucose, due to the presence of aldehyde functional group, glucose react with hydrogen cyanide to undergo nucleophilic addition to give cyanohydrine. That is, glucose react with hydrogen cyanide to form glucose cyanohydrine. Chemical equation is CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH plus HCN. It gives the aldehyde group undergo nucleophilic addition with hydrogen cyanide. It gives cyanohydrine CHCNOH, that is CHOH taken for CH2OH. Is the cyanohydrine of glucose. Next one is reaction with hydroxylamine. Again, in the glucose, due to the presence of aldehyde group, glucose react with hydroxylamine, undergo dehydration to give oxides of glucose. Once again, glucose containing aldehyde functional group, when it react with hydroxylamine, undergo dehydration to give oxides of glucose, that is CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH. It is glucose when it react with hydroxylamine. Due to the presence of this aldehyde group, it undergo dehydration to give oxime CH double bond NOH, CHOH taken for CH2OH. It is oxime of glucose. Next, reaction with the phenylhydrazine. It is the important reaction. Glucose react with the excess of phenylhydrazine to form yellow crystalline precipitate of glucosazone is obtained. That is, glucose react with the excess of phenylhydrazine hydrochloride to form yellow crystalline solid of glucosazone is obtained. This is used to the preparation of derivative of glucose in the functional group identification test. The glucose derivative is osazone derivative. It is prepared in the laboratory. That is, glucose react with excess of phenylhydrazine hydrochloride to form, that is, yellow crystalline solid of glucosazone is obtained. In the formation of glucosazone takes place in the following three steps. Following three steps mechanism. Here, first, one molecule of phenylhydrazine react with the aldehyde group of glucose to form glucose phenylhydrazones. That is, phenylhydrazones of glucose. In the first step, glucose react with phenylhydrazine hydrochloride, undergo dehydration to give phenylhydrazones of glucose, that is CHO, that is CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH. When it react with phenylhydrazine, that is C6H5NH NH2, undergo dehydration to give phenylhydrazones of glucose is CH double bond N, NH, C6H5, CHOH, CHOH taken 3, CH2OH. It is the phenylhydrazone of glucose. In the second step, the second molecule of phenylhydrazine oxidize the secondary alcoholic group CHOH adjacent to the aldehyde group to a ketonic group, and itself is reduced to aniline and ammonia. That is, the second molecule of phenylhydrazine oxidizes the secondary alcoholic group, that is CHOH adjacent to the aldehyde group to a ketonic group, and itself is reduced to aniline and ammonia. That is in the chemical reaction, the hydrazone CH double bond N NH C6H5 CHOH CHOH taken 3 CH2OH. It is the hydrazone of glucose, phenyl hydrazone of glucose. When it combines with the second mole, that is the second mole of phenylhydrazine. This second mole of phenylhydrazine oxidize the secondary alcoholic group, that is CHOH group, adjacent to the aldehyde group to a ketonic group, and itself reduced to aniline and ammonia. The obtained product is CH double bond N NH C6H5 C double bond O CHOH taken 3 CH2OH. Here it is the second step product, intermediate product obtained by the action of phenylhydrazone of glucose with the second molecule of phenylhydrazine hydrochloride. Here this phenylhydrazine itself reduced to aniline C6H5NH2 and ammonia. Here in this chemical reaction, that is the third step, this intermediate, the second step intermediate product, when it means the new keto group react with the third molecule of the phenylhydrazine hydrochloride to give the yellow crystalline solid of glucosazone or osazone of glucose is obtained. That is CH double bond N NH C6H5 C double bond O CHOH taken 3 CH2OH. When it react with the third molecule of phenylhydrazine, that is C6H5 NH2, with the removal of water, that is just a removal of water, then it gives the yellow crystalline solid of osazone of glucose is obtained. That is CH double bond N NH C6H5 C double bond N NH C6H5 CHOH taken 3 CH2OH. It is the osazone of glucose, or it can also call glucosazone. Next one, that is reaction with the Tollens reagent and Fehling's solutions. Here generally in the glucose, due to the presence of aldehyde functional group, it undergo oxidation with mild oxidizing agents like Tollens reagent. Tollens reagent is ammonical silver nitrate solution, as well as Fehling's reagent or Fehling solution is ammonical cuprous chloride to form, that is the glucosate is obtained. The silver salts of glucosate or gluconic acid is obtained. Here in the Tollens test, take few ml of given glucose solution in the test tube, add 4 to 5 ml of freshly prepared Tollens solution to it. Warm the mixture in the boiling water bath for about 5 minutes. It undergo oxidation to give gluconic acid, and the silver mirror is coated inside the walls of the test tube, indicate the presence of aldehyde group in the glucose. Means generally glucose containing aldehyde functional group, it gives positive Tollens test. In the Tollens test, silver mirror is coated inside the walls of the test tube. That is, take few ml of glucose solution in the test tube, add 4 to 5 ml of Tollens reagent, freshly prepared Tollens reagent. Warm the mixture in the boiling water bath for about 5 minutes. It oxidizes to give gluconic acid, and the silver is precipitated inside the walls of the test tube. It is called Tollens test. That is CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH plus Ag2O. That is the Tollens reagent. Warm the mixture. It gives gluconic acid is COOH, CHOH taken for CH2OH plus silver is coated inside the walls of the test tube. Next, second one is Fehling's test. Means same. Take few ml of glucose solution in the test tube, add 4 to 5 ml of Fehling's solution. That is the equal volumes of Fehling's A and Fehling B solution. Warm the mixture in the boiling water bath for about 5 to 10 minutes. It oxidizes to give gluconic acid and brick red precipitate of cuprous oxide is obtained. That is CHO, CHOH taken for CH2OH plus Fehling solution. Warm the mixture in the boiling water bath for about 5 to 10 minutes. It oxidizes to give gluconic acid COOH, CHOH taken for CH2OH plus, that is brick red precipitate of cuprous oxide Cu2O is obtained. By using this Tollens Fehling's test, we can identify the glucose containing aldehyde functional group. Next, the cyclic structure of glucose. Here generally the cyclic structure of glucose, it explains the mutarotation and formation of the formation of two isomeric anomeric forms of glucose when it combines with the methyl alcohol in aqueous solution, and it doesn't restore the pink color with the Schiff's reagent, and when it react with ammonia sodium bisulfite. Based on these facts, means the cyclic structure explain the first thing mutarotation, second one formation of a, that is alpha and beta methyl glucosides when it combines with methanol in aqueous solution. It doesn't restore the pink color with the Schiff's reagent. It doesn't react with the ammonia and sodium bisulfite. Thus, the aldehyde group is not free. The glucoside formation confirms the cyclic structure of the glucose. That is, in the cyclic structure based on the gamma lactone, based on the stability of gamma lactone, the cyclic structure of glucose is as follows. That is CHOH, 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 CH, that is the gamma carbon. It is alpha, beta, gamma and delta. This fifth carbon is linked with oxygen of first carbon, aldehyde carbon, and CH2OH. It is called alpha D glucose. Alpha D glucose. Next, its anomeric isomer is beta D glucose is COH, H, CHOH, 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 CH. Oxygen is linked with the aldehyde carbon CH2OH. It is beta D glucose. With a cyclic structure, C1 also chiral forms alpha and beta glucosides. Means here that is the anomers. Anomers means the two isomers which are differs in the configuration at the first asymmetric carbon atom are known as anomers. The two isomers which differ, the two isomers which differ the configuration at the first asymmetric carbon atom are known as anomers. Example, alpha glucoside is anomeric form with beta glucoside. In the alpha glucoside, the first carbon of aldehyde carbon, asymmetric carbon containing hydrogen atom on the left side, that is OH group on the right side. That is hydrogen left side, OH group on the right side. But in the anomeric form, beta glucoside, the first carbon OH group containing left side, hydrogen atom containing right side. These two are called anomers. Anomers means the two isomers which are differ in the configuration at first asymmetric carbon. Differ in the configuration at the first asymmetric carbon atom are known as anomers. Here the carbon atom which is responsible for the existence of anomers is known as anomeric carbon. The carbon atom which is responsible for the existence of anomers is known as anomeric carbon atom. Example, alpha D plus glucose, beta D plus glucose are anomers. Here in the structure, the cyclic structure of glucose, the glucose doesn't explain the glucose, it doesn't react with ammonia as well as sodium bisulfite. It doesn't give addition products with ammonia as well as sodium bisulfite. Similarly, it explains mutarotation. Mutarotation means here the few ml of a glucose solution is taken in the polarimeter. It polarize the plane polarized light is moving from 52.5 degrees to gradually it gradually increases from 19.7 to 52.5 degrees. Similarly, then in the hot solution of glucose taken in the polarimeter, it reduces from 95 degrees to 52.5 degrees. There is an isomerism exists between the two anomeric forms, that is alpha methyl glucosides and beta methyl glucosides. In the alpha methyl glucoside, the first carbon anomeric carbon containing hydrogen left side, hydroxyl group on the right side. Next, in the beta D glucoside, then the first anomeric carbon containing OH left side, hydrogen right side. That is the determination of cyclic size of glucose by methylation reaction or when it reacts with the dimethyl sulfide DMS. Here, glucose on treating with methanolic HCl forms two isomeric methyl glucosides, which on treating with the dimethyl sulfide in the presence of sodium hydroxide form methyl tetra O-methyl glucosides. Methyl tetra O-methyl glucosides. Here, these glucosides on treatment with HCl form tetramethyl glucoside, which on oxidation with concentrated HNO3 form meso trimethoxy glutaric acid. To get meso trimethoxy glutaric acid, glucose must contain a 6-membered pyranose ring structure. That is, it is 6-membered pyranose ring structure, that is CHOH, CHOH, COH, CHOH. Here CH, the oxygen is linked to the first aldehydic asymmetric carbon. Then it is called pyranose. Pyranose means 6-membered ring. Furanose is 5-membered ring. Here this pyranose ring structure of glucose, when it react with methanol in HCl, it gives methyl alpha methyl glucoside, that is CHOCH3, CHOH, 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 CH, CH2OH. Then oxygen is linked to the first carbon, which these glucoside on treatment with dimethyl sulfate in presence of sodium hydroxide forms a, that is methyl tetraomethyl glucosides, that is CHOCH3, 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 here CH, CH2OCH3, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, that is O tetraomethyl glucoside, which this glucoside on treatment with HCl form tetramethyl glucoside, which on oxidation with concentrated nitric acid to form meso-trimethoxyglutaric acid. That is, here this methyl tetraomethyl glucoside treatment with HCl, it gives the tetramethyl glucoside, that is CHOH, CHOCH3, 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 CH, CH2OCH3. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. It is tetramethyl glucoside. This tetramethyl glucoside oxidation with concentrated nitric acid form meso-trimethoxyglutaric acid. Meso-trimethoxyglutaric acid, that is COOH, CHOCH3, 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 COOH. Meso-trimethoxyglutaric acid. The evidences in favor of cyclic structure. Here, that is the ring structure explains the reaction with sodium bisulfate and ammonia, where this cannot opens the ring. Ring structure explains the reactions with sodium bisulfite and ammonia, where this cannot open the ring. But hydrogen cyanide and hydroxylamine can open the ring and react with glucose to form cyanohydrines and oximes respectively. First here, the ring structure explains the reactions with sodium bisulfite and ammonia, where this cannot open the ring. But hydrogen cyanide and hydroxylamine can open the ring and react with glucose to form cyanohydrines and oximes respectively. Next, alpha and beta isomers. The CHO group, aldehyde group, becomes chiral in ring structure and can form two anomers or isomers, which are alpha form and beta form. Means here this glucose upon treatment with methanol in aqueous solution or methanol in HCl, then it gives the alpha methyl glucoside and beta methyl glucoside. These two are called anomers. Anomers means the two isomers in which the first carbon of chiral carbon differ in the arrangement of atoms is called anomeric carbon, that is alpha methyl glucoside and beta methyl glucosides are anomeric carbons. Next, mutarotation, third one. In aqueous solution, ring structures opens to form open chain structure and vice versa. In aqueous solutions, ring structure opens to form open chain structure and vice versa. Hence, in aqueous solutions, any pure form alpha or beta can form an equilibrium mixture to change their specific rotation. Once again, in aqueous solution, ring structure opens to form open chain structure and vice versa. Hence, in aqueous solutions, any pure form alpha or beta can form an equilibrium mixture to change their specific rotation. That is here alpha D-glucoside, that is CHOH, CHOH, COH, CHOH, CH, CH2OH. Oxygen is linked to first carbon. Here it is alpha D-glucoside. The specific rotation is 110 degrees. Here it is gradually changes to, that is 52.7 degrees when equilibrium with the open chain structure, that is CHO, CHOH, COHH, CHOH, CHOH, CH2OH. It is the open chain structure. When it is equilibrium with beta glucoside, then its specific rotation is 19.7 degrees. That is, it is found that alpha D-glucose exists in 37% and beta D-glucose exists in 63% in an equilibrium mixture. It is found that alpha D-glucose exists in 37% and beta D-glucose exists in 63% in an equilibrium mixture. Here the cyclic structure of glucose, alpha D-glucose and beta D-glucose. The Fischer projection formula is this one. Here in the first chiral carbon, hydrogen left, OH right is alpha D-glucose. That is CHOH, CHOH, COHH, CHOH, CHO is bonded with the first chiral carbon. CH2OH is alpha D-glucose. Next, in the beta D-glucose, the first chiral carbon containing OH left side, hydrogen right side. That is COHH, CHOH, 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 CH. Oxygen is bonded to first carbon, CH2OH. It is beta D-glucose. These are the Fischer projection formulas of or structures of alpha D-glucose and beta D-glucose. Here Haworth structures. Here while writing the Haworth structures, here alpha D-glucose, it is the first carbon, second, third, fourth, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. Here this first carbon, hydrogen top and hydroxyl group bottom end. In the second carbon, hydrogen top end, OH bottom end. Means in the first and second carbon, OH groups are cis to each other, syn to each other. It is called alpha D-glucose, which are trans to each other is called beta D-glucose. Here the first and second carbon, OH groups are trans in position or beta D-glucose. Cis positions are called alpha D-glucose. Here the chain conformers of alpha D-glucose and beta D-glucose. It is the first carbon, second carbon, third carbon, fourth carbon, fifth carbon, sixth carbon. Here again first and second carbon OH groups are syn to each other. It is alpha D-glucose. These OH groups of first and second carbons are trans to each other. It is called beta D-glucose. These are the ring structure, Fischer projection formulas, Haworth structure as well as chain conformers of the ring structure of glucose. Okay, thank you.